Good e- good evening and welcome to a new episode of your show, What's Happening? Today is Sunday, 23/8/2026, 23/9/2026, 10, Rabi Alawal. Wishing everyone safe because in Algeria, unfortunately, during the past few hours, large fires have broken out again in the country of Algeria. Unfortunately, these fires have caused a lot of damage. Many forests, specifically in Kanchala province, I wish we could have done a proper report in Kanchala province, Algeria, and more specifically in the forest of Hamam Salihayne in Kanchala province, Algeria as well. You can actually see the damage there on your screen. And it seems that firefighting and civil defense teams in Algeria are still fighting the fires at this very moment, right there in Kanchala province, Algeria. And certainly the reason, and most likely the main cause of these fires, is the extremely high temperatures. As we mentioned earlier, it's the El Nino phenomenon or Super El Nino. The El Nino phenomenon or Super El Nino. It didn't just cause these big fires again in Algeria, but there were even bigger and bigger and bigger fires. Honestly, it hit Indonesia after the devastating earthquake. Do you know Indonesia? About a week ago, it experienced a devastating earthquake with a magnitude of 7.7 on the Richter scale in the Flores Sea or on Flores Island, and it caused a lot of destruction. But Indonesia wasn't even recovering from this devastating earthquake before it was attacked. Massive fires started in many places like Borneo Island, Sumatra Island, West Papua, and Java. Huge fires began hitting those areas. You'll start to see that you are boycotting. And specifically from the Indonesian city of Lombok, these fires are in the center of Lombok City. They are historic fires in every sense of the word, witnessed in the heart of this city, as well as in the forests of Kalimantan in Indonesia. And I can tell you Indonesia is being hit because the Pacific is currently experiencing the Super El Nino phenomenon, and it is experiencing very high temperatures. And these high temperatures are affecting the various countries there, including Indonesia. And because of this significant rise in temperature, unfortunately, it caused these massive fires. These massive fires that are still sweeping through Indonesia, unfortunately, have caused air pollution. It caused the closure of dozens, if not hundreds, of schools in Indonesia, and even the smoke from the fires there reached Malaysia specifically. Dozens of schools were also closed in Malaysia, specifically in the Malaysian state of Sarawak. And because of the sheer magnitude of these fires, there is now a state of emergency in Indonesia and also in Malaysia in the state of Sarawak. Just imagine 48,000 personnel from civil defense and firefighting have been deployed in a serious effort and in an attempt by the Indonesian authorities to contain a disaster of this scale. The very large fires in Indonesia, which I think are happening for the first time. And the reason is always the same. And what we have warned about many times is that unfortunately the giant El Nino phenomenon or the super El Nino, that was everything. This is Ahmed Al-Dara with you. Repeat the introduction. I don't know what's happening. Block.